All right, we're recording. Okay. So we're doing multi-user editing session right now. Everyone should choose there. Go to your project settings and go down to, first of all, if we're starting from absolute scratch, you're going to want to go to multi-user editing and make sure you have a display name. And underneath advanced, you want to make sure that you're putting in a server port of 7000. Okay, I know you can't really see that, but in the presentation, it's up here, right here. So you need to say, give yourself a name, avatar color, and do a server port. And then you need to put your IP address under UDP messaging, and then the server computer underneath static endpoints. So let me do that for my remote computer. So on UDP messaging. One 192.168.196, and then it's going to be 192.168.196.120:7000. And then I will copy this and paste it in Slack for you. I'll just put it in week 13, so no one will ever find it. It's also going to be probably in this collaborative sheet. Here we go. Mocap computer. So this is the computer that we're using for face capture, for show control, for everything. Again, for show control, you guys are going to use a different port, 8000, but this is still the IP address you're going to be using. Okay. Then going back to the computer in the office, everything should be here. So if I now go to Windows, multi-user browser, I see the session called Finals. And then I see that the Beast computer in that room and the Mocha computer. We have some more people joining in. Cool. So everyone should be able to do this. We've already done it once before. The instructions have been available. We have many different references in the more readings section. So I'm going to close this computer because we don't need to do anything. And I'm just going to I'm now on the server computer. Actually, no, I'll keep the server computer there, and I will actually use my desktop. Cool. Oh, but the resolutions, it's so small. Let's change that. 1920 by 1080. Keep. There we go. Much easier. Cool. Now I can see. So we have in 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 17 students. So that means 13 people are still trying to connect right now. I can wait. We see the instructions again. I can put the link to the So back up on the multi-user settings, you just need to make sure you give yourself a display name and put in port 7000. And then, of course, everyone has to make sure their VPN is connected.
Or 207.
All right, so just 2 little pages, as long as you're on the VPN. Cool. All right, so there we go. Cool. This is a full screen mode? No. That's when you want it to be like parsec. Okay, great. So let's take a look at our script. We open up in hell. All right, and we have a snowman in there, and there should be black plasma swirling fires, and we'll get there. That's the first sentence. That's a lot to start off with. So let's go over to find hell. So I see level hell. And I'm probably going to wait for shaders to compile and all that kind of, stuff. Obviously, if we're at a more not as much of a rapid pace, we would have time to include the names of all the maps here, right? We would know where everything is, but I'm assuming that that's correct. And this is from Olivia. And this is going to be an issue. We're going to have to compile shaders. I meant to open up every single map beforehand, but I didn't do it on this computer. I did it on the other computer, which we could do. Let's see how quickly hell opens up on that one.
Oh, there's hey, nice to see you in hall.
Right. That's why we wanted everything already downloaded so that we weren't choking the Wi-Fi. Oh, look at all these folks hanging out in hell.
That's just like a Tuesday for me.
Right. I'm gonna just bounce back between both of my computers. I have 2 at my disposal. All right. So we have so Hugo, you're in charge of Snowman. Is Snowman in a blueprint?
No.
All right. So no one put Snowman in a blueprint. No one put Snowman in a blueprint. Okay. So let's go ahead and put why don't you throw Snowman in there? Or are you in our multi-user session?
No, I'm not.
All right. Do you need help? Or are you not going to do it?
I cannot because I use Mac.
Max could do multi-user. This whole class is cross-platform. All right. Okay, so where is your snowman?
It's in the asset folder.
Assets?
Yeah. Skeleton mesh. It's called SK Snowman Base.
Okay, so SK snowman base. All right. Let me get rid of this. Make it easier. Assets, skeleton meshes, characters, snowman, and then we have snowman base. Cool?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a quick little blueprint called VP snowman. And we are going to add in the snowman. Cool. There it is. Compile. And then, Olivia, where do you want us to start off with?
I think we put some Excel info.
Do you have a marker or a camera in here?
No, because every listing and other people want to put in the calculator.
Okay, so we're gonna add a little root. We're gonna call it like an actor null. And we'll just call this VP root. And I'm gonna make a little folder called 00 production. All right, and so let's also throw in our snowman. And the snowman, if I right click on it, I can move to production, and then snowman's on the root. Cool. And I can zero him out. Great. And then inside the snowman, we need to make sure that we're using our animation blueprint. Cool. And then the animation blueprint is ready for live link. Great. And we're going to be doing this has facial features as well. Is no face capture on the snowman? Okay. So we're not going to worry about doing face on snowman. All right. Going back to our list of things, Rui Yang.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. You have the black plasma swirling?
Yeah.
Awesome. Are they already in the map?
No, they're in my folder.
Are you in the multi-user thing? Are you in this session?
No.
All right. So everyone's assets should be in the maps and ready to go. That's the whole point of building this project together is, should be in their own blueprint with OSC, should be the sequencer they need to evolve, place into map, right? So we have the opportunity now to do the homework together, but all right. Where? Yes. I can't hear you. Can you yell? Okay. Are you getting an error message?
Yeah, it says like a failure to join this section.
Sure. Let's take a look. You have to be at 324.
I don't know. Maybe. Did you update or did you just update?
Yeah, updating.
Turn off the VPD plugin.
I saw it like I saw it last night.
All right. So what are the black plasma swirls called?
It's called black.
Black plasma. And it's at Niagara?
Yeah, this is my
Black plasma?
oh, yeah.
There we go. Building a world. So if anyone wants to take the lead, you can spread out some black plasma swirls. I've already threw in there some for some of you. Cool.
Join the,
Cool. Feel free to go away with the black plasma. And then let's go back to the story. Cool. He is slowly melting in an obvious pain.
I have a blueprint called Snowman Now.
Okay. Sorry, I have so many windows open. Blueprint called Snowman Melt. OSC Snowman Melt.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I built the OSC habits in my
okay, we'll just reparent it. If they're the same, it should be fine. All right, so right now it doesn't have a parent class, and we're going to class settings, and we're going to go for BPOSC. There is no BPOSC in the project anymore.
There is.
All right, let's go for
There is.
let's go for a spin. All right.
There's two of them. One of them is not. That,
Okay.
one's right and one's not.
So we'll go back to class settings and say let's compile and try to find OSC. It is not finding it. Can I just make it an actor? It doesn't see any components at all. This is broken.
Is the skeleton machine that?
There's no components whatsoever. It got confused. So
I also have like a skeleton mesh called Snowman Melt that could be used in sequencing.
okay.
I added the work targets parameter into sequencing.
All right. So we might animate that in a second if we can't get show control to work. So this one's not this OSC isn't going to work. So we'll have to do it. We won't be able to do it live for today. But we'll have it in the project. We can always do a cutaway and watch him melting as a close-up, and then come back to the other scenes. Cool. This is one of those things where we might have to fix it on your own computer in the live project. We can always make it again, but that's probably going to take too much time for today. We're going to move on.
Oh, one question. Because my project version was older, I'm trying to update right now where I'll be able to join the.
If you get to 324, you'll be able to join.
How can I go to that specific version?
That's the most recent version. Yeah. Okay, cool. Moving on. So he struggles to climb steps to an altar-like structure. Let's go look at the altar.
That's the altar.
All right.
And then it's next to the stairs, so
Nice.
character can go to.
I wonder how we're gonna do the stairs today. That'd be funny. Right. We'll have to imagine that. We'll see what that happens. These things are all poking holes and everything. We'll see. Cool. Grabs a trench coat and a hat. So is he probably just already wearing the trench coat at this point? Is he wearing a trench coat, or do we have a trench coat asset?
There's like a naked version of him, and then there's the other one. But the trench coat was separate, right? Yeah.
So there's a trench coat asset.
You said it's in the skeletal life folder.
Okay. Is it the snowman glasses? You said it's a. Oh no! It's okay, guys. It's okay. The server's still running right there, so we didn't lose anything. That's the whole point. It's okay. You guys are still in there, right? I'm not. Yeah, still going. So for me to go cheat sheet, I'm just going to go to my session browser, and once I double click on finals, I'm going to find somebody else that's in hell and just use that. And while I'm building out this map, everyone feel free to go into the other maps and continue to build them out. Cool. Here's the altar. I'm going to move the altar slightly closer, just because I think we're going to run out of room. All right. Then we're looking for the trench coat and hat. Trench coat. There we go. Nice. We might make it a little smaller. It's oversized, for sure. All right. We've got a trench coat here. And what we'll do is, for fun, is we'll make sure that it has collisions, and we'll just go over and we'll punch it and knock it over. Unless somebody else has another idea. So we're going to show.
Oh, because I'm in multi-user.
That's cool. It's like all these people like little mosquitoes flying around. It's really fun. All right, so this guy, we're gonna do regular game mode, and then we'll come down to simulate physics, and then we'll see that there it is. We can punch it. Great. We won't worry about it for right now. Cool. Let's go back to the script. And then in a swirl of positive energy magical girl transformation, that is.
It's in full level. Check out the outline around the right, or click on that little dragon head thing right there.
This is your little icon?
That's the icon that came with asset type. So the first version of the character and then the transformed version of the character.
Beautiful. So what we might end up doing is, can we just watch the swirl and just not have it turn into something else?
Yes.
Because I don't think we have the transformed version.
Yeah. The idea was we would have the guy before and then the one after would just be him with the trench coat on, but I guess there's not a version of him with it on.
Right. I don't think there's a version with the trench coat on. So I think it's just we're there for the enjoyment of watching it. We'll just have it. Both will be linked to the same.
In that case, if we make a duplicate of the same snowman, that should work.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the blueprint will go in and it hides the transformed version to make sure it's not visible, and then it will actually go to whatever location snowman is at. So it doesn't really matter where the blueprint is.
Well, if you're in there, you wanna
Yeah.
make a duplicate of the blueprint.
If I can just duplicate your snowman, is that like acceptable?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm back. Cool. And then a portal appears and escapes. And who did this portal? You did this portal.
Yeah.
Is this one working on show control?
It was working in the morning, I tested it out, but it's gone now. I don't know.
It's gone. What do you mean by it's gone?
It's like a VP's over there, but the effect is gone. I tested it this morning.
Is this the portal?
No, that's the portal, but then that's a VP.
Okay.
I haven't recorded it this morning. The record the screen, and it was working.
Okay, so it's going to go through here and it activates it. Okay. And you say it's not working now?
It's not even showing. It should show the portal.
Oh, it should already be.
Yeah, it should already be there. And then the toggle can activate and deactivate. But,
Okay, so it's activated by default.
yeah, activate by default. So it should be there, but it's somehow gone.
Okay.
Yeah, it was there in the morning. I checked it in the morning.
Okay, so just somehow it's no longer the asset's no longer in there.
Yeah, it's an NS portal.
NS portal.
Yeah.
Oh.
But might need to change the color because it was supposed to be orange color.
Oh, well, it says that you have it locked, so you're using it right now. I can't make the change, so you should make the changes and then put them in there. Okay. So that's it for level hell. We're moving on. We got a back alley in Miami. That's yours. And what's it called? It's Miami. Okay. Miami City. It's just called Miami?
It's under maps, right?
Under assets maps?
Yes.
Miami City.
Under the content,
Content?
and then Miami back alley, under that channel.
I do not see a folder for Miami back alley.
I see only Miami City.
Are you at version 342? And you've committed?
Todd,
Yeah?
if I made a change in a level and I'm gonna switch to another
You can
level,
save.
I can save, and it says checkout. I don't wanna check it out.
That's fine. Only one person can make a change at a time to the level.
Or I'll make it writable, no.
No, that's gonna cause more issues.
Okay,
Just check it out.
Just check it out.
Mhm.
So I'm leaving the level.
Right, or you do not make any changes if you didn't make any changes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is destroyed Miami. So did you when did you commit? When did you upload it? Last week. So let us take a quick look. Oh, there's like a whole other page. Okay, my
It's on her computer, I think she has to.
So I only unfortunately have in the commits from December 5th, which has like the milky glasses like that from last week. But I saw you put it in there last week, so I'm just trying to figure out how it disappeared.
What is
The plus? It means it hasn't been added to the repo yet. Yeah, it hasn't been committed
In our
yet.
documents, in our shared.
So we're not going to worry about it for right now, because we have to stay the same version for everyone. So for right now, we're going to be in the destroyed Miami. Miami's looking a little dirty, okay? We've actually seen that this one is not stable, so we'll go to the other computer. All right, so we're going to do Miami City. We're going to do it in the destroyed version because it's the only Miami we have. Which one do you want us to use for the? Okay, so can I use the other one?
Yeah.
This is the one you want us to use for the final. Yeah. So this is the non-destroyed. Great. So Miami just looks like shit. That's fine. It's Miami. Have you guys been to Miami? It's cool, guys. We'll get it done. Or not. So we have what's a good alley to come out of? How about right here? For right now, we'll just make a little actor null. We'll call it VP root. We'll call it 00 production.
Is that gonna be the root? Because I'm about to paste an alleyway in this scene.
Sure. Then move the root to wherever you paste the alleyway.
I think people have a bookmark somewhere.
Yeah, the bookmark is in the destroy modern mystery.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever you do. You throw it in there, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put our BP snowman in here. Assets, CL meshes, characters, snowman.
1 second. Okay, now I just.
Did I already lose my BP snowman when it crashed?
It should still exist. I still have it on mine.
Okay. Can you come into this level and see if you can throw it in?
Yeah, I was trying to leave hell, and it told me that I had modified assets that I can't check out. Like since I added stuff to the level, but you have hell locked for editing.
Okay. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm the biggest jerk of all. I might have screwed up the whole thing. This computer that I remoted into isn't connected to source control. I'm so sorry. I hadn't even planned on being on my desktop computer, and so it doesn't know. I'm not part of the. I shouldn't be actually in the multi-user session whatsoever. This is fine. We can. So the whole. We're all learning everything, right? Even if the main lesson everyone's learning is version control. Todd. Oops. VP 1, 2, 3. Let's see what happens. Check in.
Again. It looks like that might have cleared the changes we made in hell.
So, what we're going to do real quick, guys, is, again, this is all valid grist for the mill. Everyone go ahead and leave multi-user for a second. Everyone just close out of the project. And this is my fault, taking the hit here.
Should we all update again?
Not just yet. 1 second. So now I'm on this computer, which has the multi-user session. I'm out of it. Cool. Oh, can I not be connected to two at the same time? Check in.
I think I just lost everything.
Maybe the I still couldn't really load my that's how far like it crashed my computer. Oh.
Okay. All right.
Do I have yours?
I'm going to. I don't care about that one. I go to my other computer. And I don't care about this one. All right. Changes. Once this uploads, I think we'll have. Sure. So right now I'm just resolving conflicts using what's in the server. And then adding in my changes. Cool. And we're at revision 327. So everyone go ahead and update. 327. I'm not going to worry about being on this computer. I'm only going to do one computer because I confused myself. 327. Cool. Joining in. Multi-user session. Launch server. Finals. Yeah, join again, and we have all our changes here waiting for us because the server was there.
Oh. Synchronized activity.
So I think that was probably the most important lesson, except for the love we all have for each other
Oh. And the friends we made along the way.
and the friends we made along the way.
Going down the garbage lane.
Look at this. Yes, we still have black swirls. We still have a snowman here. So,
Oh, and the transformed one.
and the transformed one. So we didn't lose our work. See, this is an important lesson to go through. Okay. So I think that we might have to reconnect the particle system again.
Quick question.
No, it's there. Yes.
So, I added in VP Snowman transform on my computer, but I never pressed save, but it's still in your changes up there. So do we have to save in multi-user editing, or is it all just?
Not quite sure.
Okay.
I don't really know. We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
It seems like we're good.
Yeah.
I think there's certain things you do and certain things you don't. Like landscapes don't propagate unless you hit save. But other things like transforms do stay. So what we can see here in multi-user browser is all the changes that were made throughout the entire session. And that's the important thing, is that this is all working.
Yes.
Better than I actually expected. So now, James, you're able to get back in and add in your alleyway.
Yep, I'm joining the section.
Yeah.
327.
Ah. Oh, I'm at 2:39, trying to get in this session.
239.
I'm in this session, it says synchronized activity. I'm in, but it's doing
Oh,
this
same.
thing.
But like my version is the newest one.
Are you in the version for in snail or tortoise? You're in 327. Yeah, that's right. So-
But it's synchronizing activity for some reason.
Yeah, I'm
Bec-
also synchronizing
Yeah,
activity.
synchronizing.
That's fine. Yeah, because it's grabbing everything from the server over there.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, sounds cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm in.
Cool. All right.
Get kicked out.
Really slow.
Well, again, we only have one wireless access point, and I think we're kind of maxing out the room.
We gotta get like 10 of those.
I'm actually connecting back to home and connect back here, but what's happening?
Let me get out of Miami.
Yeah, somehow it thinks you're too far away, you're in Manhattan.
Okay. So let's take a look at the asylum real quick. So I want to get out of Miami.
Sky Palace.
It's called Mouse God Palace.
It's called, just write Mouse God. Mouse Palace.
Mouse God's Palace. Sick.
Is it, Nini, the asylum, it's Hero?
Yes, the asylum is Hero. We've been kicked out of the multi.
Let me check and see what it looks like.
Public setting, entity setting, won't I just want to copy the, go to line folder, for everything is already same spot.
The one thing I noticed is that it's 1 degree warmer in that room. Because it's 40 degrees and sunny here on this laptop. Yeah, it's 39 degrees in the mocap room.
That's kind of crazy.
So,
Yeah, just like that end of the parking lot. It gets cooler next to the steam plant.
I guess that's actually true.
We're gonna try to see all the worlds, and then we might just go jump and do mocap, just so everyone can have a chance to
go
do their
to-
actual
let's
roles.
go- let me try to find a name.
Last year we didn't have any of these issues.
Destroyed Miami City.
Where is that?
And I think
The
it was
Los
like-
Where do you want the TV set?
They can just go right in front of Peach Tree.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's gonna be just true, melty cheese and everything.
And my point is also-
And maybe it should be night tonight.
All right. So now we're at the asylum, and the shaders have compiled. So we'll try to load back in this Black River, but we definitely have seen that it's working. We have the pond over here. I see that. So it might just be. Yeah, so we're just missing the material.
I guess we can just put it here for now and then we can just move it. This one. Wait, oh, I guess you can something.
It's so cool. But with an offset, like?
Yeah, it's like one here, right there, in the center of the tree, and another one there, and another one. Makes it, if you, that one you have.
You can just select all and then
Cool.
just create a new folder.
It's about cheese.
It's about cheese, because the whole thing.
Create a new
is
folder
set
and
like
yes,
a hole to
yes.
make it look like it's cheese.
It's just silly. Nina, you're silly.
It's all about cheese.
All right, so the skeleton mesh, and it has walk in a circle.
That's the one I sort of did the, little
Bookmark
sequencer
is, do you want
for.
to just point for it?
With the
or
camera.
I'll come.
Right.
But I only did one, I wasn't able to start the other one.
Just like it in my packet. That's not bad.
You're at the bookmark.
Oh, that's a bookmark? Okay. Let's create a new folder.
There's idle, and then there's another one that works.
All right, does anyone else can join this map with me?
Okay.
We're just going to activate these coconuts.
Oh, is that a problem? I'm having that. Wait, but that's a new thing that you just did. Okay. Someone's touching it. That's just don't mind. Okay, let's try to find out. There we are.
How are you guys saving the changes?
What was that?
How are you saving the changes? Like I made a change in another level. I commit again.
No, you don't commit. You don't commit again. It's just everything should propagate through to the server. Yeah.
So I
If-
just come out of the level.
Some things you have to hit the save button for. Some things you don't. If you're just like moving things around, you don't have to save. But if you're like changing a landscape, you do have to hit save.
Yeah, only
Okay.
did one building, so.
Yeah, that should be fine.
So, actually, let me place 2 more buildings there. What is there highways? Where's highways going? What the hell? Huh? Oh, maybe it is there. Let's go there. Let's go there then. Let's go down there. Oh, I think he scaled everything down. Yeah, cause this is mine. Oh, shit. Okay, I think we need to select all of this and then just use the scale and scale it like 100. Oh no. Who is fighting with you?
All right, these are all ready to go, Nini. That's good. So I'm gonna add in a VP route,
I'm using my blender headset. There is your
and then
Yeah. This is good.
in the VP route,
I think you two are fighting. So like she can select stuff. Oh.
we're now gonna add snowman.
Very cool. Yeah. I love the whole everything.
Oh, look, somebody that's right there. Cool. And then the sexy coconuts up here too, right?
Yeah.
What's sexy coconuts?
It's in assets. It should just be sexy. Type in sexy.
Yeah.
Is it a blueprint?
It's just a skeletal mesh with the animation blueprint connected.
Okay. So I can just throw in the animation blueprint.
Yeah.
Waiting for skeletal meshes to be ready. There you go.
With those agents, I tried to make a VP blueprint, but if I did, they all have the same, I couldn't change their animation, right?
You can.
If I had, like,
Do you know how
If I
it's
made
the
them,
shortcut?
I initially started trying to make, one agent blueprint, and then I pulled it out, but then when it came to the animation part, I didn't know what to do, so that's why I kept it in skeleton meshes.
You just add the animation to the skeletal mesh component.
Go back in, and is it
So,
all different?
so just like I have BP Snowman right here,
Uh-huh.
there's a skeletal mesh component
Yeah.
that I can add an animation to.
But if I had one BP for all those coconuts, I couldn't do that.
You can, because they're all instances of, they're objects of a class. You're making a class, and then each one's its own instance of that
So I
class.
do have a blueprint of these guys in there, rather than having scale.
What's even better though is the asylum just disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
That's even cooler.
Savini, if you look at the mouse blueprint, I think the mouse has a different.
But it was like trying to compile the shaders for it, and then it disappeared, and then I was like,
Like an animation data parameter that you change to a variable and goes.
Oh, okay. That's what, because I initially tried it, and it was like, too much time.
All right.
No, if you look at the
Asylum.
screen that I sent it-
Okay, cool, thank you.
So we need to look for our uploading of our human intelligence and the matrix, intense beam of hellish energy. Yen. Hey, there you are. Where's the intense beam of hellish energy? Migrated yen. I don't see it. Just what's the name of the asset? Maybe let's look for that. This one for swirling fire?
No. Which have the advanced
Magical energy?
No.
Fire, light. I have a BP swirl from Blueprint. I don't have a folder for you under migrated.
Oh my god, my head.
Do you have the project? Is it on your project locally?
Shit, something's
Yeah,
that.
but I pushed it.
Does it have a like a plus next to it or something like that?
Oh, what did I make
That would mean that somehow it didn't get uploaded itself.
that? Probably because I have some trouble now. Like I cannot.
I mean, the only thing I don't want to do
So what we'll do for right now
is, like the
is we'll go shopping.
But other than that, the buildings is like,
I mean, I think this magical energy swirl would be great. I mean, hell, we don't even have an asylum right now.
but because like the buildings are static match. So maybe we can group all these into an actor.
There's a
the other
BP
content,
for
and
that
then
one.
just dynamic individuals.
There's a BP for that one, because that's.
Oh, that's yours, yeah.
So
Oh,
there's a BP.
I found it.
how'd you fix that?
For
Don't worry
SL
about it.
merge asylum for static mesh, it like somehow got cleared.
Epic's got work on this shit.
Or sorry, I fixed the help folder.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Oh.
There it is. Cool. Should be activated. I don't know why it's not working.
Are you guys doing? They have a really weird logo delta. The thing is, now the icon is over. How do I disable that? did. I just realized one thing. I need to scale all my offsets. So that means I need to scale my max too, but I can do that like really fast. Because I scale it down now, all the offsets need to be scaled down.
Oh, there's an atrium that you can set that beam in.
The beams aren't even showing up right now. I was just trying to get something to show up.
Wait, can I save? Shit. I shouldn't save stuff. I mean, no one will touch this except me.
All right. All right, water. All right, let's go hang out with mouse gods. Where should I go?
Mouse. Mouse backpack.
Palace.
Pretty great. You might want to edit it in unlit mode though.
Is it moody?
It's moody and like the particles and lighting and stuff make my computer really slow and makes
It's.
So hard to check out physically. Oh. Not scale it because
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
While we're waiting for Shane, is there an easy way to select a whole bunch of things in a scene and then scale them all together, like along all axes?
Because you can't look at all transforms at the same time?
It's like when you select all of them and then it shows the transforms and it'll be like scale, multiple values.
Yeah.
And can you just like drag on that?
You want to do proportional scaling, so
Yeah.
some of them are 5 and some of them are 1. You want to keep the relative scaling between them.
Yeah.
I would parent everything to a null and scale to null.
yeah,
Okay.
that's all we're doing.
I've done an entire solar system on one null that is animated.
Wow.
You do whatever you can for Donald Glover. Give it a second. All right.
Gods are actually in there sitting at the table. If you play the scene, you can watch them have a debate. One of them slams their fist.
Look at this, guys.
Add more in the scenes without, wasn't it?
I think you should add a little bit more global illumination, maybe. Or something in the center. It's supposed to be a big beam coming up from the center. It's great. Is there any show control here that we can take a look at?
Technically, we can play with the mouse eyes. We can make them all glow the same color, or we can change them to have different expressions.
You want to try it?
Yeah, sure. I haven't put in the.
I have melty cheese.
Where's your melty cheese?
They're like the statues
Everything is scaled to 0.
that are like in between each one of the trees.
Is this it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I reread everything.
Can we watch that?
It's working on my computer.
Can you target 120?
Yeah, you're probably sending multiple.
Let me go to the BPOSC real quick and make sure. 1 second, folks.
I'm opening it.
I'm still not sure if I like the content drawer or not.
168.1.6.120.
Yeah, so I'm going to open up my BPOSC.
I mean, it definitely works on my computer.
So right now it's doing localhost, so I'm going to do 196.120. Compile, save.
Okay,
And it's port 8,000, right?
Port 8000.
So, in theory, I'm also messing with mine. I don't know if it's doing.
I have,
Oop. Crash.
Unreal crashed or the?
Unreal.
All right, what do you?
Is that a better color?
All their eyes are closed now. How bizarre.
And I can still test to see if the cheesies work.
Okay,
It looks like they are working.
there we go.
Magic.
There we go. See that, guys?
Cheesy.
I also hooked it up to a MIDI controller, so you can control 3 of them with 3 knobs.
So let's try something real quick. A good little lesson. Let's now do take recorder. Join back in. Can't give up. What happens if you fall off the horse?
Get back on the
You kill the horse.
Oh.
Oh. So let's go over to cinematics. Let's go to take recorder. Oh, this is 2 screens. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Come back over. Back over. So this is what's gonna be interesting for us. So
I did like make them as new variables for like morph them out, I think, and then I said expose to cinematics.
right. So let's take this character or all characters. Are you doing them all at once?
Yeah.
So you have to add them to the thing you want to do. If we're going to do a lot of these, we can always save a preset, right? And this could be called add all statues, right? So every time we come back to the scene, we can preset choose these melty cheeses. Cool. And then if we look at each individual one, let's go ahead and change it so these are possessable. I like doing spawnable for the characters, but these are only going to be in this scene, so let's make it possessable. And then let's see what tracks it's recording. So down here, you can see all the different tracks it records. And I see melt value 2, and melt value 3. So we're recording those values. They've gotten much better with this with the take recorder. So what we'll do is we'll hit play. Hit record. You're giving it values. Sorry, I must have trigger finger. Go for again. Now try again. There you go. I'm going to hit stop. We're going to review. And then we can see I don't see anything there. We see values though for melt value. So this is what I thought. So what you'll have to do is when you get to your skeletal mesh.
Oh, I think you have to maybe quit play mode.
Oh, oops. Oh, you go out.
And then try it in sequencer.
No, what you're doing is you're recording the values, but they're not actually driving the morph targets. Are the values in between the morph targets and the execution?
I think it's
So otherwise, what's great is that you have these values here, and you go to your skeletal mesh, and you can find that was weird.
Oh no.
Should I save?
No, you have everything here. Then we just need to find
Yeah, this is the normal scale.
we should be able to find the morph targets.
My under crashed, so I couldn't see
So what I'll show you, Christopher, is if we go into the blueprint. And so yeah, you're setting it here, right? So at least we have the value, but what I think it might have to like run off a tick. I'm able to copy and paste this into some sequencer settings, but I haven't been able to figure out how to expose the morph targets to.
I think that in the animation blueprint, I got it in sequencer, but I don't see actually play when it's previewing the sequencer.
Yes, some things have to be exposed to sequencer. Your thing is in here. You're talking about the snowman melting. Yeah, we'll have to go back and take a look at that. Because you can't get more targets in a sequencer.
That was the problem I had with the face tracking on that demon girl.
But yes, facial capture is morph targets. But
Yeah, and it never worked.
you never got facial capture to record to take recorder?
Not the way that I did it that way. I did it a different way through with the remap asset. And then I did live link pose and I selected a different remap asset. So maybe there's a
But like a standard face capture, you can record a sequencer.
yeah, but that was like when I had like unusual names.
Right, so that's an outlier. I'm saying morph targets can't be recorded into sequencer. Let's.
So some tutorial online they added the animation track where you have the more target values. But every time I added it, it just crashed.
What is this animation track? What is this regenerating skeleton thing going on?
Hmm?
Can you open up the skeleton on your computer?
Yeah. I'm not able to, I got booted from the multi-user. I crashed.
I think of this asset it's crashing it. Seriously, we were able to record. And then, Athena, your eyeballs, they're open now.
They're open now. Let's see what happens if I mess with it. Okay, let's make them angry. Oh,
Nice.
wow. And then we can make them happy. And then there's this other one.
Look at that. So let's, I'm going to stop real quick. Let's see what happens when we try to record these things. So we're going to go back to take recorder. I'm going to get rid of the melted cheese for a second. We're stopping. Oh, go back. All right, mouse gods. And this time, let us hide the settings. So frustrating. Doing this on one screen is impossible. All right, let's just try it. Three, two, one. Okay.
Oh, you're a controller. That is
Yeah.
so cool.
Oh, there's my mouse.
Oh, because
You recorded it.
That's super cool. Look at my sad mouse.
It didn't get the material properties though. It got the morph targets.
I didn't do the material button.
Oh, you want to try again?
Yeah.
All right.
I was just waiting to turn it on.
It's acting all finicky and it stopped recording. I didn't want it to stop yet.
Yeah, just let me know when you want the iFly.
You're the boss. Let me know.
Alright, so the eyes are open. And then we're gonna have some angry. And then we're gonna get an eye flash and it's really angry. And we're gonna go from anger to sadness. And then the flash will turn off.
Cool. Hit stop. Let's go back and review. So the material properties it's not getting,
Yeah, I see that.
but do you have those being stored as a variable?
Potentially.
So you have them stored as a variable and expose them. If there's a thing for expose to cinematics, then you will record.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I edit that now,
Try it.
okay.
I can do it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
my Unreal crashed, so yes, please.
yes. So let's go ahead and close this. And then we'll try to quickly get through some other scenes, and then we'll go try to get some mocap recorded just for fun. And you guys will just spread the word that this final class was completely chaotic.
No, I think it's pretty cool.
Super exciting.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I
I mean,
love-
we're all sitting like in a room,
Yeah.
like doing this stuff simultaneously. That's
Right.
sick.
except when our computer crashes.
Yeah, I crashed like 3 times. Why won't my melts melt?
So on the, if you go above that, the material is being set on the right in that big comment over there. Not that, actually, it's right before that. So the uniform extra glow, if you see that variable, that's the one that I'm inputting, but I don't think the material, like the mouse's eyes,
That's not the parameter, though.
yeah.
Where are you setting the parameter?
Can you check the left side variables mouse IMATs and see if I exposed it? So if you look at dynamic mouse eyes, maybe that one. That one's in the construction script.
Ah, so we'd have to put it in the event graph for it to move over time. So you're making it glow with.
I'm just changing the material.
Oh, you're just changing the material.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're not changing parameter on the material. Gotcha.
The whole material, because it's the weird emissive power thing that we couldn't.
Right. Oh, right. So what we could do is take this and say, expose the cinematics,
Yeah, maybe we'll see if that.
and I'll check out all of them.
I do wonder if dynamic mouse eyes too should also be exposed.
I mean, we can expose everyone.
Yeah, I don't care.
Expose cinematics.
Should the other two be public?
I don't think they have to be public because we're not going to fidget with them. I just hit that button by mistake. All right, so now we have tape recorder. We got some mouse gods in here. Let's make sure we're saving these. And let's hit record. And then we'll hit 3, 2, 1.
So eyes are open, eyes are closed, and now we're angry. And we get a glow. And hopefully that works.
All right,
Sad.
stop. Stop.
it's hard to change the expressions really fast on this thing, but I did also map it to those little MIDI input things that you showed me. It looks like maybe it didn't show up.
But I feel like do. Like, does this make sense to you? If I go uniform extra glow, do it as this, right? Do it as this. We're then storing it. We're setting it, right? And then if we go back to record, just play, record.
So either open, either close, now we're angry.
All right. Hit stop. 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 Can you search? What was it? What was it called?
Extra glow.
We'll just look for the word glow. So it's not in there, but what I've been trying to do and I can't do is I made this stupid window. I made it weird. I'm gonna go back to window, take quarter. And the problem is that I can't see my, now I can see the properties. But, oh, multi-user take synchronization. That's all crazy. Yeah. So now, if I look at all the properties, I can see what I'm recording, and I don't see the ones we were interested in.
Yeah.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
I have two theories. In the mouse VP, it says that the target is primitive component. Do you think, does that matter? And then the other thing is maybe like it should be like a dynamic material somehow?
That's the problem. We had a problem. It was a marketplace asset, and so we were, instead of changing a parameter, we were switching out the material because the marketplace asset was too crazy to control. And so I know you can change parameters and record that. We're trying to see if you can change materials and record that.
Yeah.
And that's the issue, is that if we look at the take, let me look at the previous take. It is set material is a parameter you can control, right?
You could record the boolean value being passed in from OSC, because it's a toggle switch, so it's setting in 0 and 1 to determine the change material. So if we promoted that to variable.
This value of 0 and 1.
Yeah.
All right. And one thing I want to do is I want to say, all of you, be small is fine, but I don't want to do it in subtracts. Now, this is interesting. So we have the ability to record on everyone's clients or not. This is gets really depth.
Yeah,
Okay.
the full 9 crash, it like gave me pop-ups being like, recording starting in 3, 2, 1. It's really cool.
Right. That's really cool. And then it crashed.
And then it crashed, but you know.
Except for the glass.
All right, try doing the Boolean now.
Alright. Turn it off and turn it on.
Spam it, spam it.
Spamming.
Spamming. Stop.
Sometimes I feel like there's a party going on in my head in the house.
So you have the BP, and in there it has the mouse, and in there, let's open it up. And the mouse, and in there you have element. You know which element it is?
0, I do believe. Oh, we can try 0.
All right, and there is a switcher.
Yeah. That's intriguing.
Well, we're finding more limitations.
Can we try the melty thing if we switch it from being set on OSC to TIG and then store the variables on TIG?
Yeah. Do you want to make that change?
It's locked.
How do you think?
Okay. So being driven from sequencer over.
So
TIG.
like, throw an event TIG in the mix. And then for the set morph targets, just have them be driven by TIG. So it's like always setting the targets.
Like this,
Yeah.
cascading.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe kill those other the variable sets.
Well, don't we need to have actually the variables that we're feeding from?
Yeah, but they're set.
But where are you getting data
Oh
from?
no, I mean just kill the execution pin.
I think we need to kill these execution pins,
Well, that's where it's getting set.
and we need to go from. This is where it's getting set.
But if you kill the OSC message pins, then you never get any data.
That's fine. It's getting data from the sequencer. See what I'm doing, Christopher?
Yes, it is.
So now we need to find a take. Where are these takes coming from?
In like content folder,
Content drawer.
top level, cinematics.
Any idea? Oh, interesting. It's been recording it for everyone's client.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So that way we could be deriving things on our own. Oh, wow. That's brand new.
I think it was was it the first one we did? Yes, it was. Come on, big money.
So let's do.
We don't have tested one though.
Oh, they're not all objects of this one?
Oh yeah, I guess they are.
All right, it's not running, it's not doing it, but there's a way. I figured it out before, but it's like it changes every engine version. Let's see. And it might be the sequencer has to play back and not just be scrubbed like I'm doing. But you have these values; they're definitely animating. Oh, value 3. We'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
It's worth figuring out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, let's move on to see some of the other levels.
The alleyways.
Let's take a look at the alleyway.
It's destroyed Miami.
Okay.
I scaled Hugo's hosting like 10 times larger to fit mine.
All right. And that one's in Miami. I'm not sure if I like this content drawer.
The first one.
Watch the whole city disappear.
I'm waiting for it to go.
And if you go to, yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Right, we're doing a lot of work that we probably should have done prior to coming into class. It's more about just moving things around, not like actually adding things and creating blueprints from scratch and all that stuff. We're pushing it to the limits. When this actually becomes something that's useful, everyone's be like, "You guys already know how to do this?" I'm like, "No, it doesn't work. I wouldn't do it if I were you."
I would do it.
It's really
There's probably some weird sort of control.
I think, where am I?
Are you in the
I think I'm in a multi-user.
I'm the multi-user. I don't see James though.
Did someone got kicked out? No.
Nina, you've consistently been the multi-user.
I think I got kicked out midway and I didn't realize
All right, there's Young's
That's
things.
why my computer is constantly sounding like it's ticking off.
that. Wait, does that mean the thing I checked out is still there?
It says, yeah, it says that you have them.
You have control of that.
Okay.
So when you reconnect, it's gonna
I'm
give.
trying to reconnect now.
Yeah. So for right now, we're gonna move. We'll come back in a second. Seen this stuff, great. So now we're at the asylum, and we need to take a look at the matrix bullet time and the tsunami that shows up. So back to the asylum. And that's just the hero. Okay. We have our character. Where'd all the coconuts go? Agent. Secret agent man.
It looks like it's okay. Is yours?
Here, anything? Wait, that's not actually.
There they are. And now we need to see what the Coco, you did the bullet time, right?
Yeah.
Is that in a level, or is that just the asset itself?
I think it's called migrated overtime.
Migrated bullet time.
Oh, but, okay.
And this is the bullet?
Yeah.
Oops. I hate the content drawer. Not a fan.
There is animation of one of the guys pulling a gun.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was gonna take this and parent it to one of the characters, and to like his right hand.
I guess it doesn't matter, they don't have fingers, so bullets come out.
Hey. He can, his finger like.
You just
Right.
point there.
So he's there, and then there we give him an animation of shooting a gun. Other hand.
Is it
Yeah,
red
I
mesh
tried.
purple?
It's called, no, there's that screen
Left hand.
Anyway, he hits me like on the
on the
Cool.
But I was
And then we have a tsunami that happens.
like small screen here, so I was like, oh, I was in there. So
And I am something
when I
different.
click it, I got kicked out.
Oh, wait.
I think it's
Waves crashing down slow motion for tsunami.
because I accidentally told do it on his computer, and then fix that.
Yang, that's you. Where's Yang? Hey. So where's your tsunami? Okay. All right, so we'll move on. All right, Act 1. Garbage Island. What is our garbage island called?
It's called LVL.
I just wasn't at the root. Right. That's fine. I don't care about that one take. I think we should just keep on going through the project like this instead of getting the mocap suits today. It's more helpful to build the project. This is what I hoped we could have done last week if we hadn't had issues with having the repo too big.
I mean, we could do it Friday.
Okay. Yeah, we can always do
I mean,
that.
if people are into it,
I think it's worth it.
I'd be into it. Cause yeah, I mean, this project looks sick, y'all. We should make it.
Oh, everything's great. Yeah, this is.
Yeah. Me too. I'll be here.
All right, so for the class, we're just going to continue to build the project for today, since it'll take too much time to transition over to the other room. And then Friday, we can set the whole day, school's over with, and we can come and record so we can get more content here. I know it's an extra session, so no one's required to be there, but I kind of feel like I didn't give enough guidance last week when we didn't pull in time. Or I just think the internet was slow last week to download for some reason, and that kind of, we lost like kind of like a day. You know, this is all experimental. In fact, you know what, everyone, let's take a little break since we're going to commit to doing this right now. I'm going to pause the recording, get some coffee. All right, so, right. So they're dazed and they don't see each other. I think so. This is a lot of performance, right? This is something we can actually get into right now if we wanted to. So the where is the? Did you identify where the starting spot is? The stack of computers.
Oh no, but I can.
So
Place the stack of computers around that.
are they just called computers?
What was the name? I grouped them.
What should I be looking for?
Probably like all the way up. Yeah, those.
This stuff?
Those, yeah, those stuff. Yeah, that's a piece. That's the one.
So this is their first starting spot. So if you go up into the actors, you can find a target point, and you can put like a target point,
And then check out.
and then you could say
And then talk and see button.
target point, computer file,
Today is like,
right? And then I might want to like put it up at the top, create a new folder called 00 production. That didn't work.
Oh, because I'm moving it around. Sorry.
Move to 00 production. Now to the root. Okay. Cool. So now we have we open up here, right? We have a camera here, and they're on either side of the trash pile. and then we go from there. And then everyone, we're gonna show you Christopher's teleporting montage blueprint. You ready, Christopher?
Yeah.
Should I do simulate or should I do regular play?
I think,
Is it a pawn blueprint?
it's just a.
So how's it getting OSC?
Oh, no, it's a BPOSC.
So that's the issue, is that how are you going to be able to take control of the camera as you warp around?
Just pop it in the tape recorder. Oh, I thought maybe I could replace the camera with the VCam setup.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see if we select on it, though, we'll be able to preview it. So we're going to find your characters in the outliner, and what I'm going to do is romance. I'm going to take this, and again, everything I'm working with, I'm just going to move it to the top so I can find it. What's going on? I didn't do that. Try again. Move to production, so now I can find it at the very top. Right? And so if I select it, you can see that we can pin. Can we pin it? Yeah, we can pin it here. And now go for it. So here they are. No mocaps being delivered right now, but we could if we wanted to. And then teleporting around. So now you have a montage. So everyone can see he's just taking different locations from around the island and just moving them all the way through. Live montage. No one's ever done a live montage before. Cool. I'm recording on OBS, but we're not recording a tape recorder just right now. So
Can we really quickly, can we try and throw that in tape recorder?
yeah. So right now your locations, I'm going to take all of them and expose them to cinematics.
I like piloted a cube around different places, and then I copied and pasted the transforms of the new variables. Variable.
Check it out. So now we'll see if we can get that value into tape recorder. So let's open up tape recorder. And then it's still looking at the previous crap. And now we're going to put in romantic montage, which will include the characters underneath that. Right? So it has the root. Like, we don't need to actually record anything for the root. Actually, we do, because we're moving the root around. Right? And it should have scale, but it doesn't have transform. It'll have transform for snowman and skeletal mesh. Okay, let's try it. So hitting there.
Okay.
You're done. You're done. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm done. Just, okay. Stop and then preview.
Yeah, I can already tell it works.
It worked. So transforms are super easy to record. So if we pilot, look at that. It did the camera cuts for us. Does it make you happy?
I love that song. Show Crow's back.
That looks great. This garbage island, by the way, is amazing. It's nicer looking than Miami. Is what we all think. We're all in awe of how good this garbage island is. It's so good. So we have the trash pile there, and so we have our. What Christopher's done is he's put both in the same blueprint with the camera, and then we just have the performers go to either side of the trash island, and then we hit record, and then we have to figure out how to get the VCam into the camera.
I think it should be just as straightforward as using just skeletal mesh or the animation blueprint?
So there's a thing called a child blueprint, child actor, and you can select a blueprint in that child actor, and that blueprint could be your VCAM.
Cool.
Cool. So good. All right, let's go back to the script. Making our way on through.
That garbage island is the perfect place to fall in love.
So now we need to find the destroyed asylum. One second, let me go back. Let's close out this. All right, what were you saying? There's a few of them.
Near computer trash.
Oh, the destroyed island is it right here? Oh, you made it the same level so we could walk by it. Oh, that makes it even nicer. I like that. Okay, that makes it, we can do it like within the same scene. That's just fantastic. I love it. Cool. So we just move the root actor over there, and then we animate and record over there. Cool. That simplifies things. What was that, Matt? Oh. All right. And so now we know that we have a destroyed Miami cityscape. So let's find that.
Don't crush it. Don't crush it.
I haven't been able to.
Okay, yeah, I don't crush. Okay, synchronize. Yes.
Here I come.
So
Yeah, Todd, I crash every time I try to synchronize.
Oh, you know what it is? You have to, pull again.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to pull, because I just did it, I kept crashing, so I went back to the SVN and pulled down.
Okay.
Yeah, because it literally had this much that it was pulling down.
Yeah, that's why my edit couldn't update.
right, I think that what you're pulling is the locks when you're checking out things. It's the permissions, not the, because all the revisions are being stored in the server. I think it's the locks.
Okay.
Yeah,
I keep just.
It didn't work. I thought it did.
Yeah.
Restarted again, I'm restarting.
It went to 100% and then it just.
Yeah, it happened.
Well, what we could do, guys, is everyone exit out if you're not already exited out, and then so Nini, you're in there twice somehow.
I know, I'm breaking everything, I'm just.
And then Christopher, if you drop out too, I'll just go ahead and commit changes so that we can all start fresh.
Persist session.
You got it.
Yeah, he wouldn't have
Trying to.
And so Nini, yours is just a ghost. Oh, there you go. Now you're gone.
Yeah.
And then
Ah!
Christopher doesn't want to leave.
Well, let me just do this.
There we go.
Bye-bye.
And so this is called persisting changes. We're going to end the session. I say, yes, we're about to leave the current session. Who knows how long this is going to take?
We've done a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing's been imported, it's just we've been messing around with stuff that's already in there. So hopefully just moving things around and not about actual file sizes. All right, so here's all the changes. I'm going to submit to source control and say finals and submit. They streamlined this process too.
Yeah.
You may.
I saw when you were editing the craft level, I think, it had like a warning message in the upper left that was in red that said something about being over the limit of textures. that
You just increase the limit for your texture budget in the INI files.
Okay.
It's trying to protect certain computers that can't do the texture budget, but most computers that have RTX cards can do the texture budget, so you just increase it. So you just say go away warning.
Okay, so that's just an edit.
But it's also an issue where you might be using too many textures, and you need to think about being more optimized with how you're doing your materials, right? Reuse. Ooh, look, it crashed at the very last second.
But the server still has changes, right?
Server still has changes. Let's go see what's going on.
That's a lot of crashing.
Well, normally the server computer, I don't do the work as well on there. I do it on other computer, but that would cause issues when I had two computers that weren't on version control, and
Yeah.
it started us off with bad mojo to start off with today, and it was all my fault.
No. It's all source control's fault.
Plus, we're using Subversion, right? On top of all this stuff, we're using the cheap free stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying for it, but it's an impression.
Here comes the fear. Oh, it's still there.
It's still there. No, don't join. Don't join again. Yeah. No, I haven't said anything. I'm still trying to fix everything. Guys, please stay off. All right, Jungin, I need you to leave the session.
I already.
Okay.
Why am I still there?
And I'm also there twice too, so it's a ghost of the machine. It's something to do with melty cheese. It wasn't saved. That was an issue because when I tried to open it up, it had issue with the skeleton. I had to reform. So if I were to walk around and let's say like go to the mouse gods, it's the palace. Let's go see what the palace is.
Oh, by the way, I did retarget all the pre-recorded mocaps too. Like so there's mixable animation inside the palace one, but then the mouse god squad is just a scary level demonstrating all the different pre-recorded mocaps.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all in there for us to add randomly.
Oh, the cheese are gone.
That's the issue that we're crashing on the cheese. The cheese stands alone. What's that asset called?
Melty cheese?
Melty. And it is a blueprint, but it's also a skeletal mesh.
I'm using Mouse Melty 2 now. Melty 1 was like, it only had one morph target, and I wanted to make a boing gear.
I appreciate that.
Gotta get boingy.
Alright, that one's fine. And then this is the skeleton. Save. Great. We're in. Okay, so I'm now going to leave. Persist changes. Yes. Let's see what happens. Anything happening over here? No. Over here? No. Something happened over here? Are you dying?
No, it's just like regulars.
Just regular death. Look up here, left session. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's so depressing. It says sunset. It's 4:29.
Oh. I don't know, I kinda like the dark.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a little cold.
Oh god, I was popsicle on the bridge.
Yeah, but I keep on like, my eyes will get runny when I'm riding, and then I get like little icicle, like icicles.
I get the nose run thing.
Oh yeah, you know gloves are built with like snot rags on them.
Yeah.
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 I mean, yeah. Yeah, no matter what kind of glove you have, it always like right here it has like a little,
Like a ridge.
yeah. It's like a thing. If you like watch like long distance bike riders, they'll like, and if they have like beards, you'll see like, yeah, snotsickles.
I love that.
All right, so it looked like it persisted changes. I'm going to delete. Not going to delete.
Yeah, let's like double check.
But I'm going to commit. All right, there's all these cinematics. What do you think? I should close the server first?
I mean, the worst case scenario is we'll just crash it.
All right, let's go say all in class. And then once I commit this, I'll try closing the server. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. We're gonna, don't care.
Here comes the fear.
And Matt, did you find out if your stuff is in or not? Because I wanted.
I'm promoted right now.
Yeah.
On my desktop.
Oh, you got it going.
Yeah.
Great, great. Okay.
Everybody simultaneously pull.
Not yet.
Oh no, I started.
This is my desktop.
Yeah, go for it. Everyone can pull. Just don't open the project yet.
Oh, yeah.
We're at what, 3:30?
It's gonna be a few because I'm still cleaning up some stuff here. All right. So, James, were you working on Miami City Destroyed, right?
Yeah.
Can you try committing locally?
Let me make sure it's here.
All right, so now there's a spaceship interiors that needs to be uploaded. Jizwan, were you doing something on the demonstration map? It's underneath your folder. Because we need to get that one going. Otherwise, I can grab the locks if I need to. But that's the last one.
51 gigabytes?
I opened the demonstration, but it was like 2 hours before.
Try uploading and seeing if you have a change on your. Somebody has checked it out, and that's all. I can grab it. I just don't want to lose any changes.
18,000
Why
files,
did
right?
it added my effect? It was 100.
Yeah, just see if you can upload, and if it's made changes on your local computer.
So I'm just gonna comment that page.
Yeah.
It says nothing to comment.
Okay. So I won't be able to identify. Actually, I probably could identify this. This could be fun. Again, no one up with the project just yet. We're still doing surgery. But I could probably go in here, find the demonstration map, and see who has it. All right.
Oh, that goes.
Okay. So we're looking for the file underneath spaceship interior. Demonstration. So I might be able to.
It's super late, you know, like I really want to access it. It's 2 beers, essentially. Usable.
So now I can see that you've checked it out. So if so, this is, it says right here in blue. I don't know if you guys can see. You can that's why we log in, so we can see who has things we can communicate. So if you don't care, I could try to first of all I could refresh.
It's fine, I can add it again.
So what we could do now is a little secret, folks, is we can go to content, spaceship interior, maps, demonstration map, and I could say get the locks. And then I could say steal locks.
Ooh.
And I could say ha 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 ha. Okay. And there, I was able to steal the locks back from her. So somebody like checks out and like goes somewhere else. You're like, well, you went to a party, but you didn't turn your stuff in. Let's see if it works.
But I don't know why it wasn't like showing up on my I saved and committed it.
It's, I mean, we're doing pretty heady stuff. Who knows? I'm not blaming you. I'm just blaming you. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming your computer. It says that level Earth Station Galaxy MK.
That's me.
Can you commit that project?
Yes.
Just that you can just do that one map is all.
This guy.
And so, James, you uploaded the destroyed city.
Yeah.
So you see right here it says conflict. Again, I could just right click on this and if I say resolve using theirs, it means I'm using what he just uploaded to the server, not with what I have on my hard drive. Right? So that's how you resolve conflicts.
My desktop's frozen, so you might want to just steal from me as well.
Let's see. All right, so there's the map. I can show log. And then
I like how there's a blame option.
yeah, no, you're really blaming them for yeah.
It's a weird word.
Like the whole thing. What does it mean?
I start to think about every word like that though, if I really like take a second.
Like can.
Oh. What's it mean? Awful. Why is that awful?
So it's in migrated mat assets maps level Earth.
You know like mitigate? You know, it's so funny. Our prefixes to Dan Tyan last night, he kept saying mechanics.
which I love.
What a big.
No, like instead of mechanics.
Mechanics.
He said mechanics.
Really?
Yeah, like 100 times.
I didn't realize that.
I loved it. I wish I had recorded it.
All right, so now level hell is checked out. We can find out. I think it's basically everyone who crashed, like the map they were editing got some and left in some sort of weird state, and it's just like not resolved. And again, I think all this stems not to Unreal. I think this is all the fact that Subversion is so slow.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so I have demonstration checked out now. Let's look at the hell. Source control, so let's hit refresh. It's because your portal you're working on,
Yeah.
and you've already committed it.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I think.
yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and steal the locks there too. Can I do that from in here? You can also see how it differs against the repository.
So now we need to add the changes or?
We're not, I'm still trying to do that because everyone who crashed, I have to fix. So I should put the parent folder. And then, so we're not gonna get much further today, probably. Dun, dun, dun. Cool. But we will have a fixed repo by the time we get done with class.
Very exciting. Love when source control is fixed. Yesterday I tried to commit and I thought I broke the whole repo, but it turned out my internet died.
Right, yeah, you weren't even thinking about that.
I was like, why is it says it can't connect and the repo disappeared, and then I saw there was no way. Me too.
All right. So before anyone jumps on anything just yet, I'm going to pull. I'm going to try to push one more time. Don't care. And then I'm going to close the server. Computer says no.
Deep cut.
All right, so now multi-user, take it, delete, and close session. Close, and see if I can commit. Nothing there. All right, everyone pull, and open it back up. We should be on 332. All right, I'm going to launch the server. create a session. And let's just see if anyone can join. All right. So we're back up and running. Let's see what we lost.
Oh my Jesus.
It isn't there.
Huh?
It isn't there.
It is.
Okay, so we fixed a lot of things. Yeah, it was time to go back again. Look at all these amazing things.
If you wanted to see all the mocap playing in the background.
Oh, do it.
I saw that level. That was so cool.
It's a mouse party, folks. And this is our mocap we did, right? That's great. That's so gratifying to see all this stuff. Oh, there's the mouse. Oh, that's so good. Cool. Let's go back to our script to see if we can go a little further in. We were doing Destroyed Miami Cityscape. Let's go see if we can find James's Alley. So we're gonna go Miami. And it's Destroyed Miami, right?
Yes.
It's a weird scavenger hunt.
Yep. So do you see the alley? Like if you're right. Yep. There. Go into it.
Look at that. That's exactly how I imagined it in my mind.
And all these are like OSC controls. So.
You want to try it?
I'm open to that.
Yeah, we're open.
Yes.
Putting everyone on the spot.
Yeah.
I don't know why that state takes so long. There it is. Okay, James, you can control it.
Okay. So wait, are we connected?
Should we? So if you're sending it to 192.168.196.120, I can also give you guys the MIDI controller. We can show everyone how easy it is to set the MIDI controller.
We could do that.
I can go grab it.
You don't mind.
Which one do you want? The one with the knob and the pad?
They were using the one that's in my room. Yeah. All right. Did you do that?
Yeah. So this is Athena's way. You can toggle it, and then when the character tries to pass it, it will be a
Oh, nice.
It will be a pulse and a door, and if you walk into it, it's easy to walk into it. Yeah, this is like the portal space.
Whoa.
That's sick.
So if you look back, and so like well, if you look back at the other side, because I think the scene they're looking back, right? And then it will close the door, and then if you go like a little bit closer to the outside and turn back, and then like the whole scene will like shake like glass.
James is a genius.
And then you can just next it, basically. That's the idea.
My contribution is just the NASA image.
And now I'm in NASA Miami. Nice. That's well done. That was beautiful.
It's all built on Athena's blueprints.
Is this one on sliders?
Yeah, these is all on sliders, but
Um,
oh, we don't need
do you have on that computer? That's your computer, Athena. Do you have AnyDesk there? So they can remote in so everyone can see your screen as you map it?
I do not, but I can get it really fast.
Get it really fast.
Or maybe I do, I can't remember. I do not, okay.
Isn't the patch in the repository?
Yeah, the patch is in the repo, so you also have it technically.
Oh, I just was going to show the mapping thing, but
Oh, okay.
We could bring the MIDI controller up there.
And
put me on the spot.
give me-
I don't have it locally.
You should.
No, I didn't see this computer.
No, yesterday we moved it to a different folder.
You moved it to the imports?
Yeah,
Why am I
and
doing
show
that?
control, it's in there.
What did you do it?
I got my address.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah. If we go here.
Which one is it in? I can open it here.
Alley portal, I think.
I also just sent you my Wendy desk.
Okay,
So either way,
we'll put you back on the spot.
we're really putting names on the spot. Play with video.
The thing is, we haven't mapped it.
Oh, you didn't map this one?
But that's kind of what I want to show them is like how easy it is to map it.
So we're gonna put you on the spot.
So I'm asking for permission. All right. So you go ahead and show. So what they have is they've created the obviously you guys saw the show control that they're doing, right? And at the bottom left, you can see that there's a mapping button for assign MIDI map. You unlock it, or do you unlock it? You select the object, and then all you gotta do is just move the slot. Enables for mapping.
This one and the top one? Alright, so we're gonna enable these two for mapping, and also this one, and then you click on the object that you enabled, and then you just slide around on a thing, and now it's mapped, which is pretty incredible.
And you can play with the mapping quality too.
So let's do the other ones.
So this is what I was using when I played with the eyes before, so like earlier when we did the demo, and I had to click one eye at a time, that's why it was a lot harder, but on this I just like turning off something else.
Nice. So now if I go back to, if we go back to the portal,
Yeah, I was like, number
and then we'll break for the day.
Number 15.
Oh yeah.
All right. So now I'm here, hitting play.
Yeah. So like you can play with it.
Oops, sorry about that.
Did that say?
I did that.
Map to- I think I just mapped you.
Right. So now they have everything mapped on MIDI. And that's how easy it is to get sliders and knobs.
Yeah.
Show control. Show it. Cool. All right, everyone. I know that was crazy. Maybe it was, that's why we do the portfolio piece at the midterms. This is the chaos that is doing everything all at once.